Yeah. I support the blue. I support the motherfucking police and all the right and positive things that they do. The police are brave and take life chances all the time and be in situations where you coward ass niggas would never want to be in. Yep, I support the blue. I don't support the blue in any wrong they're doing. I support the blue in the positive things they do and the need for them we have. See, you guys like to be controlled, right? I keep saying, if you want power, if you want authority, you have to get in positions of power. You have to get in positions of authority. Bottom line, it's simple fucking math. 1 + 1 = 2. Anybody that don't understand that is just on some dumb shit. Let me help you. The police, I support. Because we need them. When shit go wrong and your grandpa and your grandma and granny them didn't call the police, and when these women didn't call the police, they needed the police to help keep them safe from trash out here. You know, the type of trash that the police always save their lives and keep them alive. Oh, well, what do you mean, Chief X? Let me get to that. But for instance, if you want quality policing, then you need to influence your sons and children to be police. Just like the Italians did back when the mob was strong. The Italians had their sons become police officers, and then their sons patrolled their own neighborhoods, looked out for their own, because they were police. They looked out for their mamas and their grannies and their neighborhoods. That's how shit work. What's wrong with you niggas? The Irish did the same fucking thing. So, but what y'all do is make songs like Fuck the Police, which I understand within context. Y'all run out here and make songs like Fuck the Police, we don't support the police. If you're a police, you're a coon. This is where you make a mistake. Because you're a police doesn't mean you're a coon. It doesn't mean you side with some enemy. It doesn't mean any of that. It means you want a motherfucking job in law enforcement. And laws need to be enforced because niggas is breaking laws. Check this out. So we discourage our kids to become police officers while others don't discourage their kid to become police officers. So everybody else is getting in positions of power and authority except you, because you guys love white supremacy. White supremacy means that you want to be controlled by another race because you lack the ability to control yourself or run your own shit. So when you guys talk bad against the police and turn our children against becoming police, you guys are practicing white supremacy and don't know it. We've had this discussion before and I broke down these definitions. So you rather have all white police patrolling your neighborhood and pulling you over and running shit and putting you in positions of life or death because you only want white folk policing you. From your behavior and from the things you guys tout and spew out your mouth, that's what you influence. How do you get power and authority if you don't get in positions of power and authority? You just want to pray and meditate that, oh, I hope they treat me right, but we don't want to be in those positions of authority. Now, When gangbangers and all these niggas up out here committing crimes in the neighborhood and a thug nigga just shoot another nigga, who do you think saves his motherfucking life? The police? The police and when the ambulance come? But the police is the first responder all the time. You see them, they get them motherfucking scissors and they cut this motherfucking shirt open. Where is he bleeding at? Where the motherfucker could have just busted on the police. And they shoot him down to save their own life so they can come home to their family and children like you want to come home to your family and children. And as soon as they shoot this motherfucker and protect their own life, here it is saving this motherfucker's life. They cutting his shirt open with the scissors. They doing CPR. This is what they do. You can't deny this shit. They done saved more niggas' lives, and you guys are ungrateful about that and don't give them props for doing it. If I'm gangbanging right now and I bust on a nigga and people call the police and he's laying in the motherfucking street bleeding, the police show up and start doing CPR and cut his shirt open, find out where the wound is. They'll apply a tourniquet and they'll do all that shit and save your lives. When did y'all say thank you? When little Leroy was lying on the floor bleeding and the police did CPR on him and saved his life. When did you tell the police thank you? No, you shitted on him. Lil Pookie, little gangbanging ass Pookie, bleeding in the middle of the street. And here come police protecting his ass and saving his life. And you niggas never thought to say thank you, police. All you thought to do was bash the police and turn all our youth against the police, where they don't want to apply for a job being law enforcement. You thought you was being cute running around here with these fucking Democrats forcing you to act like a victim all the goddamn time, and you thought you was being cute bashing the police. Because Maxine Waters said, go on out there and riot and push back, burn it down, riot. Maxine Waters out here, yeah, girl, and all talking all this old dumb shit. And here you are, pumped up by Maxine Waters. Yeah, fuck them, yeah, fuck them. Yeah. And conservatives trying to protect property, and y'all out here looting and destroying property. Who do you think was out here looting and burning during the presidential elections and shit when shit was going on and the social justice shit was going on? Who do you think was looting and burning and doing all the wild shit? Fucking liberals. Guess who was protecting property? Conservatives. The little white boy, what's his name? That smoked them 3 people who was trying to fuck him up and harm him, and he practiced self-defense and saved his life. He was there to protect property as a conservative. No, it was the liberals trying to tear the fucking world up. The most financial damage ever in history was this social justice shit before the election. Done by liberals. Democrats. Lawlessness. Guess what? West in the hood, LA, Chicago, Baltimore. These are fucking liberal towns. They're not conservative. Where the most gang-banging murders go down are are liberal towns. They're blue. Run by Democrats. Chicago and Obama. At some point, you got to say, hey, let's Brexit. Let's exit this shit. We fighting for the wrong shit. We not fighting for law and order. We causing all kind of hell and drama and rioting and looting and gang banging and mass murdering. That's not a conservative thing. A conservative thing is like my grandpa and your grandparents. They weren't with men marrying men. They had conservative mindsets. They was with the black church. They had conservative mindsets, but voted Democrat. But they were conservative by heart. This is the confusing thing about niggas. They're conservative by nature, but everything in politics they do is liberal. Anything goes. Cardi B and binding, twerking and shit. WAP videos. Let's represent Cardi B, a non-black gonna represent blacks and shit, and twerk and WAP and it's liberal and it's liberating for women and all this the dumb shit y'all was talking, remember? So it's the police been out here saving lives of all you motherfucking thugs who got shot down in the motherfucking street by each other. Them shooting you is a rare occasion, but another nigga shooting you is prevalent. So who's saving lives? When are you niggas gonna tell the police thank you for your bravery and all the lives you saved in the neighborhoods? We're gonna get on you when you do wrong once a year. But all these rights we've been missing, and we got to correct ourselves, because we've let these motherfucking liberals brainwash us to think we're victims and to think we're slaves still. I'm none of that shit. I'm a free man. I can do what the fuck I want to do. I got a passport, can go where I want to go. If I got the money, I can book a trip right now and go to Africa. I can book a trip right now and go to Russia. Nobody will stop me. I can start a toilet paper company that makes toilet paper and become rich. Nobody's stopping me. I'm free. I don't need to be liberated. I've been liberated. You understand the mindset? I'm a free man. While y'all was slaves, I was a runaway slave. I'm just kidding. And I've been self-employed for at least 17 years. Being self-employed for 17 years and be able to stay above water is a feat in itself, and something people wish that they can do. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I can go get in a bed right now if I want to. I've got sent a couple $100 already today. I'm good. I've met my quota. I'm free. So, the point is, I was having a discussion with people and letting them know that we should need to stop turning our children against being police. The goal is to run our own communities and have some power in our own communities at least. And to do that, that means you have to be in support of the blue. You have to be in support of law enforcement. You have to have your kids and your children patrolling and community policing your own neighborhood. It's what all intelligent people fucking did. The Irish and the Italians did it. You niggas been here forever and still teach your kids against the police, against law enforcement. And that's why we in low numbers in law enforcement. It's because of you. You wanted only white polices patrolling your neighborhood. Now slap yourself for this wrong thinking you've had over the decades. Make a video and make a post, and don't be scared and apologize. See, I've been bashing the blue, and it's been a negative effect instead of a positive effect. I've come at this ideology wrong, and we're supposed to be in support of law enforcement. Laws being obeyed, laws being followed, and proper behavior. Not all this wild gang banging shit, dope dealing and killing going on. Nah. You guys are not in support of laws being enforced and proper behavior. You guys have made all the songs called Fuck the Police, which is a song that has merit within a context, and that context is police brutality, not just overall. If an individual in the police department commits some brutal act, he needs to stand for it and pay. And his co-workers who co-signed it need to pay. That's where your children come in at. Change. Didn't Obama campaign off change? Change is us flooding law enforcement jobs and positions. That's change. You guys talking about the old, same old, same old. Just think, we need to flood the police departments and have all our sons and children apply, so we can be in positions of authority and power and decision making. Police reports are important.